Hey, this is Metal Mike coming to you. I'm out driving around. It's Thursday, November 29th, and I've already shot about 3 or 4 videos. Now, I'm headed home. I live over here in Columbia Heights, and basically for years now, I've been driving around like I told you. Sometimes I would drive the alleys and etc. Well, this was a piece that I always seen as I would drive by, and I always kind of wanted to catch the owner and try to get this. It's a big meat market sign, a pig sign. And the wild thing about it is when I get in here, the owner was kind enough to let me come in here, film this. I've talked to her. She's not ready to sell at this moment, but here's the history on this thing. This actually hung on a building on Rice Street. And if you know me and watch any of my videos, you know that I'm from Rice Street. And I'm always over on Rice Street, talking about Rice Street. Well, here's a pig from Rice Street. So here we are. I've got in, I've talked to the owner. She's not ready to sell the pig. I'll just keep shooting it for you. It's kind of heavy, but it's hollow, and the patina is natural. This is not faked. This is not one of those pieces that you see in all the shops where they paint it up and make it to look old. This is the real deal. And it's steel. It looks handmade, rather crude. So more than likely, it's obviously one of a kind. Someone cut this and designed it out of sheet metal, bent it, molded it into this pig for his meat market. The other side isn't as faded. So what I'm going to do here is when I get off this camera, I'm going to make this lady an offer. And I've given her my flyer, and I said, hey, if there's ever a time, whether it's a month, a year, 10 years, whatever the case, I want to buy this pig. Do I know why? Nope. I probably would, what I would do is if I picked up this pig, you guys know me, I buy and resell. You would try to flip it, double your money. But I would probably hold on to it for quite a while and let everyone drool over the pig. And then eventually, maybe towards retirement, I would move it out, obviously, because these are big pieces. This is not the average piece for the average collector. You got to have somewhere to put this. She told me she had this outside for years. And you can see it really didn't do too much damage to it. It's just been built. It's not rusted out. It's not all falling apart. It looks pretty darn solid. Someone might look at this and say, oh, this is crude, horrible. No, not at all. If you know me, this is beautiful. All right, guys, keep out there, keep hunting. Like I said, I walked up on the door, and when I always give you advice about doing things like that, always be respectful. I'm dressed halfway decent, and just, you know, approach the person nicely. Don't go snooping up on the property. You'd be surprised. Like I said, next thing I know, I'm standing next to the pig that I've been idolizing for all this time. Metal Mike signing out. Keep picking.
No, that's very interesting.